I am live. What an astute observation. There's a rainbow and it's no longer raining. Bro. Part of me's like, yeah, maybe I really should have just like tried to like light map it. I don't know if that's a word, but like what I did over here with the shading. Part of me's like, maybe, you know what, with some trees and all the like the vines on, because especially on this side there's gonna be hella vines. They probably won't look bad. It'll probably actually look quite decent. And plus, like, that would have been so long to try and do whilst I was doing the whole thing, but I don't know, I'm liking this. I am liking this. It's very white, obviously. Part of me is like, do I just go for like a stone floor in here? Obviously, like, I want it kind of carpeted, but and over here, there's just hella coarse dirt and moss. Oak leaves, flowering azalea. Could I get some of that moss? I have some moss here. I have a feeling this whole side is just going to be an extension of the garden, so boop, 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 boop. Okay. This is just going to stay kind of like that, like that. Yeah, that's cool with me, and then we'll just have like a few, maybe this one will just go bang, V shape, straight line. Wait, straight, that. Boop, 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 boop. Just connect some of these to the ground. Where's all my flower and azalea at? Bro, I ain't used to that. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of fixed a lot of the issues I was having. And then there'll just be like a row of windows or something at the top. And maybe even a chimney on this side, if I really can't think of how else to use the... There's going to be loads of chimneys all over this, I think. You know, that's basically meant to be a guest house, so that would basically have its own fireplace anyway. So let's just like try. Can I wrap it round like that? Because that is just a fire. Oh, that's just a drain pipe. So I don't really care that much about it. I don't really like it in front though, but I do like the ones around the side, so that's fine. Boop, boop, and boop. Just put some of that in there. Actually, no, I think I have a full thing for course dirt, don't I? Where is it? Do I? But I definitely do. One of these is course dirt. Yep. I wish there was like, I wish when you named a shulker box, if I named a shulker box, called this one like path materials or something, I wish it would just display the name like a display entity. Just display the name right on top of it, or at least like just in the block just say material, or like, I don't know. I feel like that would be such a quality of life update. Or maybe like on top of the shulker box it like displayed the most common item found in this. So this one would just display gravel. Like this would display God knows. Leaves of some sort. That would be pale logs. Oh no. I feel like they could do that maybe. But I find this tree so jokes because it's got dirt in it. But I do quite like it. Kind of goes perfectly with the vibe. Okay, so we got a front facade now. We got a front facade looking all nice and sweet. I would like to maybe get some windows on this bit. Just trying to think. Do I want to go for that kind of thing, but with those, or do I just want to go straight for that? And it depends how many, because I could easily get 3 windows going all the way down. Or maybe 2 windows, another drain pipe. Because this is a big building in it, so if I go 2 from the side, 1, 2. Well, that kind of makes it perfectly even. Is that a little too... Okay. I'm gonna go... Okay, I guess we're not. Go like that. Like that. It's a little off center. I'm sure it'll look pretty decent though. Famous last words. Nah, you know what? I don't think it will. I don't think it will. It's gotta be centered. I wish I was that carefree about things. That would be very nice. So we want to go bang like that, and then, bro, what? I just jumped up 4 blocks. That's kind of crazy. Never seen that. Never seen anyone do that. It's literally just 1 jump as well. Just a little bit of a run and jump. No. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Take it to you, what she said to me, condescendingly. Take a scene, take your life, plot it out in black and white. And I never pumpkins on the drama queen that I know. Still hiding up my sleeve. Inside Okay, yeah, so we'll bring, I like that being out a little bit, and what I'm thinking is instead of doing upside down stairs, I saw this trick someone do, right, where they used fence gates, and I thought that was really cool, so I'm gonna steal that. We want dark oak, yeah, because it's just darkest color in it, so. And then at the top they just did a regular fence gate, so I'll show you what they did. 1 second. Can I reach? Yes, I can. Thank you, mod. Cool. And then this one was just across, like that. Welcome to the real world, she said to me, condescendingly. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, look at that, man. I love that. Yeah, sweet. Cool, cool, cool. Big fan, big fan. Let's just slap those in that chest then. Bro, let's turn off shaders for a little bit just so I can see. If I just, yeah, there we go. Just give me night vision. Bro, I gotta grab, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of deep slate. Also, like, if you do end up watching these, just like let me know if you like the base a bit, because obviously I'm very proud of this base. Where's that? If you also want to know what mods I use, just so everything's a little bit easier, I can let you know. This is my storage system. It's basically just a train station, but it's gonna get upgraded soon. I can't be working out of this small little thing forever, so. Welcome to the real world, she said to me, condescendingly. Take a scene, take your life, plot it out in black and white. And I never lived in prom kings or the drama queens. I like to history, still hiding up my sleeve. Inside the lines. I don't know why I should put in that little bit there. Part of me is like, yeah, maybe just throw in another drain pipe, because I feel like it'd be good just for making that area seem darker as well. Do I have jump boost in this area? I should. This beacon down here should be giving me it. Yeah, there we go. Just I really can't be bothered to. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Cool. How does that look? Yeah, perfect. Amazing. Cool. Nice. Still hiding up my sleeve. The lines. Okay. Well, I never lived a prom king or a drama queen. Don't know why I have the song stuck in my head. No such thing. John Mayer. Okay, I think we'll do a little 2-block gap. So, oh, okay. I'm not worried about really wasting any of these materials. I got bunch them, so just trying to focus on placing as many blocks as, because I don't want to be spending too long doing this. The faster I can just kind of get this all done with, the quicker I can, you know, go out and enjoy the sun, with, even though it's like 14 degrees and it's overcast, but like, you know, figuratively. That means hitting the gym and like having a protein shake or something. I think that's what that means. Boop. Try reclaim that elusive 100 kg bench, or for like, you know, American idiots, you know, 225. But like, we don't worry about them. Hey, we just reached an extra 100 days. I have no idea if that just happened or if it's like been like that for like the last 10 minutes. Alright, we're gonna do that trick again with this wall here, just see how it looks. Boop. Oh, well, we don't have a slab to make this area cooler. Thankfully I can just place these and open them from here, otherwise that would be really annoying. Okay. Yo! Slowly coming together, I think. So my main idea, right, is the reason you see a lot of these, like, especially with these English manors, you see like these like jutting out side houses. They are genuinely just guest houses. Like, no one really lives in them most of the time. So I thought I could just make this a little guest house. That's why it's not that big. It's very narrow, as you can tell, but easily fit. You know, probably a kitchen, whatever. Kitchen, bedroom, maybe a little living room or something if feeling fancy. But this is going to be much bigger. I have no idea how I want the interior of this house to look. Part of me is like, I'll show you what I did with the other one. It will be similar, but the staircase will probably go through the middle and then up into the sides, like both sides. So you come through. I like this little door. This is my favorite, by the way. Like, I love this little entrance. If I could have copied this over to the new one, probably would have, but oh well. And you see how it's just chandelier, staircase, and it just kind of goes through. Obviously, you've seen me use that already. And then come through, little corridor. This was supposed to be a toilet somewhere, but yeah. I hate this room. I did this yesterday and I hate it. So it's all going down, I think. But I'm not doing that now. Could I get my thing back? Yeah, there we are. As you can tell, I love my Riptide tridents. That flag looks sick in the background. But I gotta take a couple more screenshots, man. Okay, I think I'm gonna work on this little bit over here. So where was that path block? I think it was this one all the way over here, yeah. So the main idea is now that we're leaving away from the front of the house, I think I'm gonna make it so it goes down into a stone pathway. But then again, I don't know. I want to put a front gate somewhere here. So I think I might actually work on that now. It's going to be a little diagonal front gate, but I feel like diagonals just make literally everything in this game look better. Like, just the fact it's off tilt a little bit. But what do we use? I say more pillars, quartz pillars. I'm not sure exactly how tall I want it, but it's probably going to go decently tall in it. Welcome to the real wish to me. I wish I could get some music on in this, but I don't think that's a smart idea. Yeah, I think that's a pretty decent distance as well. It's not too close, it's not too far. I can't believe I'm about to run out of wind charges. That's the one thing I need a farm for. It's the only thing I think would actually be useful. It's just wind charge farm. I mean, I made a whole new set of armor for it. That's the reason I'm not using netherite. Just because you can't use wind charges with netherite armor because of the knockback resistance, which I didn't know, which really annoyed me. But well, it's what it is. Let's just move these in a little bit. I don't want them too far apart. So I also want to add a little pond down here, and I'll try and get some axolotls or something and put them in there, because I don't actually have any axolotls, and that's something I want a bit more in this world, is just a bit more like captured wildlife that I've like found or whatever. Like if I find a gold zombie or whatever. Well, actually, I don't know what the difficulty in this world is. I think it should be on hard. Should be hard, but now that I got more name tags, I'll definitely be sure to name tag a bunch of stuff and put them in boats. Have them wander about a bit. But currently we got the mob switch on, so we won't find any of that. I'm sure you can see off there, there's a few outlines of some stuff, and that looks very far away, as you can tell, but we won't pay too much attention to that. That'll be something else in the future. Let's just look this way. Still hiding up my sleeve. So I don't know if I want an actual fence going around, or if I just want like a little gatehouse, because you know sometimes you just get gatehouses. I'd rather line this whole place with trees, if I'm honest. That would maybe like a little fence, but nothing like extravagant really. It would make sense because this one has a big extravagant fence, so. And I do really like it, no matter how weird it kind of looks. It does look really cool. But it just feels a bit weird because obviously why would you need a fence when it just goes straight off to a cliff? We'll do a little gate. Just spam some iron bars, and kind of want to spam iron bars and fences, or these. Oh, they connect. Okay, fences it is. I should have known that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh well. Oh, I don't have any. Okay. Push. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Give me some of those. Give me some of those. Nice. And we're gonna to give off the impression that there's a lot of like this is quite a spiky fence that you wouldn't really want to be on the opposite side of. We're going to put some candles on top of this as well, and then I think actually at the top I'm going to line it with some bro, that's sick. I can just do that. How does that look? Pretty decent. And then I'm gonna put signs, candles. But we're just experimenting. I think that's pretty good height for the thing actually. I don't think I want to go much higher than that. Bang, bang. Put those in there as well, might as well. What did I want to do? Signs. I don't have any candles on me right now, but we can grab that after. So, I just go, because obviously this isn't gonna, it's not gonna be perfect, but I mean, who is ever looking for perfect in a block game, man? You will kill yourself trying to breach that. Yeah, looks alright. Looks alright. I can probably put one sideways on here. And that. And it kind of bugs me out that these aren't sideways, but. I like that you can walk through this one as well. The other one you can't actually walk through. Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Let's go grab some of my candles. I'd maybe like to throw in some anvils on top as well. 5 anvils? I got way more than that surely. Candles, yeah? I probably looked in the exact chest. Nope, there's this one. But close enough. Can I make them white? Yes, I can. White candles. Can I make more? Yes, I can. Alright, let's just... because I should have more. That is a bit pathetic, isn't it? There we are. I don't get why the wool looks so weird. That was really odd. What a disgusting burp. Okay. Yo. It's kind of just enough for it to be a little bit spiky. And you're like, okay, yeah, I know what that is. Part of me is also just like, make the whole thing fences or iron bars, you idiot. But, eh. Okay, we're gonna do the little anvil thing at the top. Now, you see how easy that is? I don't see people using tridents at all. It's like, it's literally the best mobility item in the game. In my opinion. No rockets are needed, you know. You can choose to use your elytra or not, like, and even without using your elytra, you just with the resistance and regen, you're just basically moving about quite freely, aren't you? Alright, continue. We got a gate. I don't think I'm actually going to continue with the gate. I think I'm going to do a little garden down here, because if you notice, this bit down here is the other house. So if I just like, see, it's quite tight, but if I just, because I'm thinking this probably won't be a library anymore. This is going to just be like a botanical thing. I'm glad I bought all these bookshelves though, because it means I can actually use them for something now. And I think I'm just gonna, I might just pull up the floor in here, because why would there be a skylight if it wasn't a garden? Little indoor garden. So maybe that we can make some law as to like there's a specific apple, or like they grow golden apples in here and that's the way they get golden apples in this world. This little grow house. Wait, no, that's not the right thing, is it? Take your life, plot it out in black and white. Maybe, I don't know, I'm not even a great fan of the grow house idea, man, because I just don't think this place really suits a garden either. It's just basically just like another living room, really. Let me keep those. Let me put those in there. You know what, I'm just going to leave that shulker box there. I'll sort it out later. Water break. Also, I'm using like a different music mod for Minecraft, just because I feel like I love like IDM techno sort of stuff, and like C418 makes the best kind of techno. Like if you've ever listened to Maul, just like, you know, with headphones in, just chilling, it's great tune. But yeah, I was hoping that they would add more IDM to the game, but they really didn't. Like, you know, sort of hand pan aria math. I do like the anvils on top. And then from this angle, like, that does look kind of good. I have to think. See how it looks over time. I really wish this was a little bit more defined, that entranceway. It's quite now, like right now, that's kind of rubbish. We'll keep it for now, and then I'm sure I'll change it in the future. Is there anything I can do that isn't this? Maybe build a custom tree, or like this tree is basically finished. I might as well just finish it. Do 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 do. It's kind of cool though, because they use a note block in the song and you can hear it. Do 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 do. This is a pretty decent tune. I don't know who cooked it, but they did decent. Bro, this is looking sick. I can't stop just looking at it. Shears. Okay, we got shears. What I need to do is I need to just grab a bunch of short grass, because I like using it in the trees. It's just like, it's like having bushy leaves, but just than vanilla, and it's a little bit more different. I don't know, it's quite cool. I also like the hanging roots as well, so I'm going to try spam those a little bit in there. Not spam them, but just put a few on each, like maybe one on every other branch or something. Part of me is like, oh, imagine if there was just like 10 people watching, bro. If there was 10 people watching, that'd be so sick. Get just like a little conversation going with a few people as a, just like, you know, oh, what are you doing in your little world? But yeah, this is just the start of this world. This is like going to be a very long thing for me. This is going to be easily 4 or 5 years of just playing. And you know, there'll be breaks, but I feel like every time I come back, I'll probably just come onto this world. And if I get bored, I built like a little tunnel that just goes really far away, and I can just leave all my stuff, go, you know, 16,000 blocks out. No need to go like, you know, hundreds of thousands. That's a bit unnecessary. But like 16,000 blocks, like, you know, you'll travel like a decent while, and then you just be like, oh wow, look at this thing that's just been randomly found. Especially if I get like, you know, my stepbrother or something just to come on, play a little bit. I should really set up like a little nether portal at spawn, because currently right now spawn is just if you were to join this game without my help, you'd probably die pretty quickly, because it's just a breeding ground for all types of mobs. Alright, well, we got short grass has been acquired. Okay, yeah, I do like that fence. Not when you're like coming straight up to it, but like from far away, it looks pretty decent. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep that. Part of me is like quite annoyed that I didn't texture the other trees like how I did this one. But that's kind of the beauty of this world, is because like I'm still learning a lot as I'm building. So it's kind of just like, oh yeah, look at this, when I didn't really know how to build as well. It's quite interesting just to go back and ponder at. Like these leaves down here are a little bit thin. Kind of want to chuck in, especially these ones. Wait, these ones over here are completely thin. Just chuck in a couple like that, like that, like that, like that. Don't want these branches to be drooping down too much, but actually, yeah, I do kind of. Bang, bang. It's very interesting. This game is fantastic though. Like, this, one of the greatest games ever made. It's just so ridiculous to even conceive how they made this, you know, how just a few lines of code on your computer can just turn into this fully functioning and very well optimized game. Well, I say well optimized, it doesn't use LED or LODs or, like, you know, anything that a AAA game with 4 times the graphics would do. But hey, this is the best AAA game ever made, and it's not even AAA. Oh, bro, I've been waiting to do that for so long. That is such a nice. And if I just, oh, bro, this mod is gonna make building trees so easy. Thank you, thank you. We need bedrock mechanics. It's supposed to be a more optimized version of Minecraft, bro. Just like, give us the bridging mechanics in Java, please. It doesn't break the game. You just think it would, because Hypixel are like half of your earnings. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, just gonna. Sheesh. I'm never gonna stop gassing now. That is sick. Thank the Lord. Jesus Christ. For other people's creativity and just being smart, man. Some people are just geniuses. Okay, how does that look from a... I think I'm finished with this now. So messy, so much scaffolding. This is such a top tier block though. Thank everything. And by everything I mean one person. Actually all the hanging roots I have are at the bottom of this. I really do have to clean up like a lot of the shulker boxes that I have just lying around though. Oh, I got rid of all of the... Got rid of it a little bit prematurely, didn't I? It's fine, we can just do a few of them. I still have these ones, so... What a top tier block that they added, hanging roots. Mate. Mojang are kind of clever clogs, aren't they? A little bit. They're a little bit clever clogs. Do 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 do. I swear I've heard this song like 3 or 4 times now. I'm not going insane. Do 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 do. Is there a way I can skip? There's a reason like I know this tune off by heart, and I think it's because the mod is just kind of messing up. Hey, and it is over. Oh wait. Hanging roots. Okay. This house is gonna be probably my best piece of work. Well, in survival. Just purely survival building with no creative concept. My best piece of work is, well, currently, right now, it's the creative version of this. Because I built this all in survival, apart from these display entities. That tree is pretty cool. This is probably one of my favorite pieces of texturing. And like, just overall detail. I do love this. This was really cool. It's obviously inspired by Tower Bridge, but it's not like a exact recreation, but basically it is. Very heavily inspired, very heavily inspired. Ooh, that piece of brisket is looking a little bit dry. But we'll still munch it anyway. Ooh. I don't know what would be my best. Like I've had some creative worlds in the past where I've built some really cool stuff. I've had a lot of survival worlds where I built some cool stuff, but I don't I don't think any of them come really close to kind of what I've been building over here. I used to love just digging huge holes in it, just filling them. That's kind of how it all started, just by using a haste 2 beacon. But now it's a little bit more complicated than that. Alright, well, I've kind of run out of ideas on what to do, and I've just kind of gotten bored of doing this now, so I'm just going to dump a load of stuff, and I think I'm going to go looking for some breeze rods, that's the one. All my stuff is just progressively getting further away. Yeah, like. Could I get? Okay. That's a lot of damage. Alright, we're gonna go breeze rods. I do really want swift sneak as well. Let's go out to the... Yo, what? Out to the iron farm. The very slow iron farm that needs an upgrade. Well, it doesn't need an upgrade, but because I don't have the raid farm anymore, I don't have 2 shulker boxes of emerald blocks, so I need to use that 1-to-1 iron trade. And because I have infinite trading, like, you know, I don't have to worry about running out of villagers to trade with. I can just mess with them. Which one of yous are breezers? There you are. You want to try hit me like that? Okay, there's 5. I mean, what am I doing? My thing has looting, doesn't it? Yeah. Come. Where are they? Bro, where are you? Bro! I lost them. Excuse me. Where's your breezy boyfriend? There he is. Hey, 13. And you get... I forget how many you get for... Oh, I got a key. I know there's definitely a breeze room in this trial chamber. Can I silk touch these? I indeed can. I think that's quite cool. Bro, I don't care about fighting those baby zombies. I don't care about... Bro, chicken jockey. Chicken jockey. Bro, I'm about to die. I'm about to die. I'm about to die. Yo, what? Half a heart is kind of crazy. Okay, let's just run. Hey, I found the breeze room. Could I? Bro, oh no. Oh no. Come here. Bang. Bro. Bust me. Bro, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. Bro, I have smite 5. How am I struggling? Bro. Come. Bro, you ain't hitting me. Oh, you are. Bro, how you... Okay. I'm coming for that ass. How many? A stack and 38. I kinda want more. I high key want more. These are regular pull-up. Okay, just gonna ignore them. Oh, hello. Okay. Bro, these slowness things are so annoying, bro. Oh my. Bro, I don't care about you. Come. All this copper is looking quite cool. There. I'll have to find a good design for a breeze farm as well, because these wind chargers, oh, top notch, best edition, love them. I forgot what update Tricky Trials was. Was it this one? 1.21, or was it 1.20? I feel like 1.20 was Cage and Cliffs now. Oh, didn't mean to throw you in now. Didn't mean to do that either. I wish there was a bit more texture to this pink tree. It's not even a bonsai tree, it's just a pink tree. Doom. Alright, let's just spam some leaves in here as well, because... Damn. Well, actually, is there a farm I can make? I kind of want to make a farm. I haven't made a new farm in a while, and... Dye farms, magma cube farms, kelp farm, ghast farm, not needed. Glowberry farm. Raid farm, chicken farm, fern farm. The mangrove tree is obviously the biggest one. And I kind of want light matica before I try to tackle that again. I wish there was a way I could like just farm leaves. Obviously I have tree fella. Would be quite cool to have a way to properly farm leaves. Thank you. Oh, are you kidding me? Hey. I want to add another house over here, but I don't know what to make it out of. Part of me is just like stone. Just, it's out the way. It's kind of cool. But then also part of me is like maybe another sand and sandstone one would be quite cool. Let's just see what colored blocks I have. Maybe a terracotta one. I could make it like light blue terracotta. Oh. Like I got a bunch of terracotta. Surely gotta be something I can do with it. I feel like stone and light blue terracotta would be cool. But I need more blue dye. I have lots of lapis, and I can trade for lapis actually. I just remembered that. It's probably not worth it, but mate. I forget which one it is though. Is it? I think it's a cleric. Cleric's in this house over here. Please tell me you're the right guy. Yes. Oh, it's emeralds. What am I doing? Of course it's emeralds. Don't tell me they've all died. They have not. In fact, they are more than willing to trade with me. I love infinite trading. I love infinite trading. Lapis lazuli. Try to repair my pickaxe a little bit. I thought my resource pack made them small. It's fine. Okay. Okay. I've never seen the progress bar go backwards. That's new. Also, I know none of you care, but like, I found this really cool 10p, and it has a pigeon on it, and it doesn't say anything else apart from 10 pence. And it's still got Miss Queen Elizabeth on it, and my game has crashed. No? but it has made my stuff small. Let's go. But it's kept. So my pickaxe is regular size, but my sword is tiny. Cool. Nice. And that's really odd. Oh yeah, it's just flying with a shield though, isn't it? Okay. Light blue. I already had a stack of it anyway. Oh, I want to do another copper roof because I haven't done a copper roof. Proper copper one and warped nylium or whatever it's called. Stem one. Where could I build the house? So I really don't need any more houses. I'd probably build it here. Then again, not necessary. I do want to add a realtor, like a real estate agent, and then I can just build as many houses as I want and be like, oh yeah, but like, because this, I'm gonna definitely put like, especially these ones over here. These ones are gonna be sick. And I wish I could. I might add like a data pack or resource pack or something that allows me to take like put screenshots onto item frames, and then I can have like a proper real estate agent window. But currently, there's nothing really of importance I want to do in this world. Apart from maybe build like a custom tree or something, but I wouldn't know where to put one. But that being said, I think that is what I'm gonna do. I think I am gonna place a custom tree. Build a birch tree over in the this area. Place another one down. Probably just along this beach front. Do I have any? No. Grab some pale fence gates, because I like pale fence gates. Got a lot of pale oak, just use that. Have I got many sticks? Yeah. Pale, there we are. Sweet. Alright, I think I'm gonna build this one birch tree, then end the stream, but I might do another stream later because I just want to kind of go AFK and just do some real world stuff for a little bit. But you know, an hour, pretty decent stream. Oh, we want that. Low key, I'm probably gonna chill out with the regular pale oak. I'm just gonna strip a bunch because I want it to look a little bit more smooth. This might be too light, but obviously they're closer to the seafront. I said I would chill out, and I immediately start using them. And we're just gonna go bang, bang, bang. For birch trees, I like to try and keep them going straight up, whereas oak trees, like, I'll have more like Y sections. And like, what do I mean by Y sections? I mean like this intersection here where it kind of branches off a little bit, but maybe that's not the best example. These aren't the best example. For birch trees, they're a little bit more canopied than oak trees. Oak trees are a lot more full. Birch are a bit more like they got different canopies to them, if that makes sense. These aren't great examples, but mate, who cares? Just a block game. Block game to the rescue. So canopy there. Put another canopy over here. And just like that. Cool. Grab some of these off the ground. Fly away. Look back. That's already looking quite nice. Try keep these canopies aligned a bit. Bang, 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 bang. Bro, this house is looking so cool. And part of me is like, I want to throw in like maybe some jungle, like just some accents, like some jungle slabs on the side. But nah, you know what? I'm just gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna just keep it simple. So we got this one. Just gonna bring this out a little bit from here. Bang, bang, bang. If I just place it, can I? Yep, like that. And like that. Boop. Okay, it's kind of pointing straight at me, but I'm sure from this angle it doesn't look like that. No, it doesn't. And I think I'm just gonna put a little mouse map reached the end, just like that and like that. I think that's all good. I think that's very nice. Bro, I keep putting it on the ribbon from my notepad. I actually don't mind that. I think that looks quite cool. Okay. Just slap a few of these down. I love just adding loads of signs to stuff. Just there's such a nice texture of a block. That did just give me the idea to do that, I'm not gonna lie. I do like that. I think that looks pretty cool. Alright, sweet. Okay, let's continue. Just slap that there, might as well. Just slap another one there as well. Farming district loading zone. Wow, how the plans have changed. Just turning it into a little park. Maybe, okay, next tree I'm going to add is not going to be a birch tree. I'm going to add a little bit of variety. Maybe like a tough tree, or like I would build one with like terracotta maybe. I feel like that'd be quite cool. Let's just give this a little crown. Crown of sorts. Okay. Nice. And we're not going to go over the top of the leaves, just a mix of birch. That one's just pure birch. It looks pretty good. I'm just going to go birch and oak. I wish there was another one, like oak or another leaf type that looks pretty similar. Maybe acacia? Acacia looks similar? I guess we'll find out. We will find out. And even if it doesn't, I'm not Bob Ross. So, you know, it's just a happy little accident, isn't it? Happy little accident. And I don't have any of those fence gates. No! Where are you? Where are you? There you are. Part of me's like, oh, just keep the tree with no leaves on it. Like, just look how cool this looks. But the other part's just like, yeah, couldn't possibly do that to yourself, could you? Boop, boop, and love that. Maybe one off here. I have found that with trees, like leaves, the more leaves the better, and like not even leaves close to the branch. Like if you can get your leaves, like if easy place was just a thing, and you could just place things without it having a block, for custom trees it would be so elite. Because sometimes you want a block just like out here, really, like that, and then you don't have to break those. But yeah, like you just go and get them really far away, and try and go for like a little grid pattern. But I'm no professional builder. Thankfully this bridging mod though is making everything quite easily. So if I just go out there, maybe one there, one there, got a whole thing here, just one of those. I think, yeah, this acacia mix is crazy. This is exactly what I was looking for. Crazy how you can just find things like that. So that top, okay, well I guess we'll have a look at it now because I fell off. But that top canopy just sticks out so much, and it just looks good. Maybe this one out here is a little bit unnecessary, but I don't know, I feel like with a few more around it will look a little bit more justified. Let me just go. This tree is looking very very spring-like though. And we love a nice looking tree in the springtime. But you'll see what I mean with the leaves over here. And then especially if I go underneath and I just fill it out a little bit. I don't like filling them out too close to the thing. I like having them droop a little bit. Maybe the ones like under these thin branches can drop like that, but other than that, you kind of want to keep, especially with canopied trees, you kind of want to keep the depth similar. Probably don't want to put them out on the very edge leaves, otherwise they'll snap. Don't want to put them too close, otherwise it will look a little too something or other. I don't know what the word would be for it. It's not like compact, it's just like, it's kind of compact, but not really. That's not really the word I'm looking for. Obviously, leaves are pretty sprawling by nature, so you want to try and replicate that the most you can, and anything that gives off the impression of anything that comes to mind as the word compact is probably not the right vibe that you want to go for. So I go like that. Oh, didn't mean to place it under, but that's quite useful. I like that I didn't use I didn't use any andesite walls in this. Andesite walls are normally the go-to, especially for birch trees for me. So just anything where I'm changing things up a little bit is always gonna result in better stuff. I mean, not always, but 99% of the time. I don't know if I'm just at that level in my building now. Not to sound egotistical, but I think I've played this game for enough hours to kind of be able to say things like that. But I feel like every time I try something new, it just kind of works out better. And even if it doesn't, like, who cares? It's just a happy little accident. As I said, nothing in this world is like that good or perfect in any sense of the word, so we love a little bit of imperfection in these. I'm just going to come through the bottom and place in a couple final touches. Like such. I'm going to keep that one bare. Boop. No, give me the wind charges. Silk touch. Come through and bone meal a couple of these at the bottom as well. There we are. I quite like that. So that I'm sure that extra bit of depth in that area will give it, yeah, nice. Yeah, just a tree. It's just a tree. Can I drop anything else off in my inventory? Okay. Tree done. Any bone meal in here? Nope. Probably could do with a little bit more leaves, but eh. Not bothered. And then from further away, let's get a little view from over here. Yeah, that looks perfect. Love that. Love that. It's my favourite birch tree so far. Well, I'll have to tell you if I'm lying actually. Wait. I think I built... this isn't a birch tree, but it's similar. It's like an oak tree, but different. And I used azalea leaves. In terms of oak trees though, I don't know. This, when I said trying new things, this is probably my best one. Maybe I could have put in some like trapdoors and fence gates, and I I do low-key want to throw in some of the brain coral if I had any. Don't have any on me, but brain coral in that one would look pretty cool. I just love how it looks from underneath, especially like the leaves are out, like pushing all the way. This tree is obviously pretty sick. I like it, no doubt, but I think there's just too many spruce. Yeah, look at this. Like, this just needs a bunch, because I tried to texture it according to where the sun would be. So I was like, okay, yeah, we'll just put more oak leaves on this side where the sun's going to be hitting, and more growth as well, because, you know, in real life you get trees that want to point more towards the sun. Sadly, I'm just not that happy with it. Yo, that bugs me out. Mr. Fletcher, how can I help? This guy's pretty cool, I can't lie. The shepherd, because he sell me those paintings. You're obviously pretty cool, because we love the love the Mason guys. Oh. Got nowhere to keep horses. I would like somewhere to keep my horse. Yeah, I'm sure I'll build that up eventually, because it'd be better than just riptide tridenting everywhere. Just having a fast horse. My Mojang, just let me please put elytra on a horse, just so I can, like, you know, fly about with my trident and mace on a flying horse. I'm not asking for too much. Just a dragon, please. Just give me a dragon. That's all I'm asking for. Alright, but yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with the amount of progress I've made. Just alone on this, on the facade of this house, and obviously, you know, this back part as well. But this back part will just become incredible soon. And I don't even know what I want to put down there. Maybe I might put like a little goal post at the end, like just a little football goal at the end, just so they got stuff to do in their garden. And maybe just a row of trees. I kind of want to put like just a line of trees surrounding the outside here, just all the way around, just so it's a little bit, feels a little bit more protected from just the regular path that goes along where all the carriages and stuff. Oh, that's a great idea. I could put a little carriage going through this area around the back. Oh yeah, this was the tree I liked. This tree was pretty sick. I love this one. Yeah, quite a simple one, but it's a good mix up from the willow trees and the spruce trees. That's cool. 3D. Use 3D? Oh, that's 2D. I don't get that. I don't get that. But yeah, I've kind of run out of things to do. Maybe make like a little boulder somewhere. Make a little boulder on the back side of here. Maybe in this forest. Don't know why this is levitating off the ground. We'll just... Never there. Doesn't even look like a custom tree that I built. Like, that is a custom tree. And I'm pretty sure I just did that freehand with no blueprint. Maybe? Yeah, I think so. Yep, cool. Alright. I think I'm going to throw in a boulder. What materials would I like? Oh, I got all of them here. Maybe apart from glow lichen, short grass, moss. Don't want to make it huge, so we'll just make a small little boulder. Here we are. Tough stairs, moss, dead coral. Bang. Bang, bang. Wow, that was pretty simple. That was actually really easy. I kind of want to chuck in a couple more, but I don't want to spam them everywhere. Part of me is like, oh, I should put in a fallen tree. I feel like that'd be cool, but once again, also just no need for that. I want to. Should I just do that? Just keep all that stuff. It's pretty jokes because obviously I have that mod on. Forgot what it does. I'm actually just on the floor here. Oh, guess not. Just wanted to throw in some of that. Maybe just one of that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Cool. Happy with that. I wonder if when I log out and log back in, if it gets rid of... Oh, it does just drop it. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Okay, rocks placed down, trees placed in, house on top of the hill. I don't need any like wood of any type. Bunch of short grass. I did kind of want to make that fern farm, but I think I'll leave that for a separate day. Just put grass there. Because I want to put a fern farm in the house that goes over there. There's going to be a house that goes there as well. Alright, cool beans. I'm gonna go AFK and I might start a live stream again later, but thank you if you are watching this in the future. Welcome. You are